Strawn, take one.
Dan, thanks so much for being here as part of our video series on trial lawyers as storytellers, inspired by the firm's sponsorship of Inherit the Wind at the Goodman Theater. A historical question about you: how'd you become a trial lawyer?
I was in high school. I had gotten in a lot of disciplinary problems, got put on disciplinary probation, found myself sitting in a guidance counselor's office in this little tiny high school in downstate Illinois. And this guidance counselor was trying to figure out what could she possibly do to get me back on track again because I was on the wrong track. She bought me 3 biographies of great trial lawyers in American history. One was Clarence Darrow, speaking of Inherit the Wind, okay? I read them and I said, I like what those trial lawyers do. And I agreed I'd become a trial lawyer. Went to undergraduate school, 3-in-1 program. Go 3 years to Western, and then you go to the U of I and get a law degree. In the 3rd year, the University of Illinois just canceled it. They just canceled the damn thing out of nowhere and said, there's no longer a 3-in-1 program. And I said, then I'm not gonna keep going to school. I started sending resumes out to law schools. Loyola, here in Chicago, the dean sent me a letter saying, your grades are very high. I'm very interested in talking with you. You need to come to Chicago to be interviewed. I'd never been in Chicago in my life. I didn't even know where Chicago was. My dad gave me enough money to get to Chicago and get from Union Station to the Loyola Law School and back. And I went to the law school thinking, this is my chance. I'm sitting in the dean's office and he's looking at my resume. And he said, wow, you really have done good. And he said, whoa, wait a minute. He said, these are quarter hours. I can't take you in here. We don't let anyone in without an undergraduate degree. And I said, Dean, I thought to myself, I'm now going to give you my finest closing argument. I swear to God, Linda, I started giving it from my heart about, I came all the way up here on this train. I have no money left and I want to go to law school and you'll be proud of me and I'll work my ass off. And he admitted me that day. That day, John Hayes took a chance on this guy named Dan Webb. That's how I ended up in Chicago as a trial lawyer in Chicago, because a dean at Loyola gave me a chance to go to law school because he had misread my transcript. And that's how I ended up here.